Sao Paulo and Rio are where Brazil's most privileged and powerful residents reside. Sao Paulo is the nation's business capital and Rio is its playground. Both places are lined with luxury hotels, shops, and restaurants, all ready to cater to your every whim. If you're someone for whom money is no object and you're looking to buy, well, you've come to the right place. Shopping itself is one of the top attractions in these tony towns. Brazil's billionaires are booming. 26 of them call Sao Paulo home. According to Forbes, it's more than any other city in the Southern Hemisphere and ranked among the top 10 in the world. And this is where the wealthy spend their time and money, in the Jardins neighborhood. Reminiscent of Los Angeles, it could be called the Beverly Hills of Sao Paulo, bursting with swanky shops offering premium products. We are on Oscar Freire in Sao Paulo, the most luxurious shopping thoroughfare in Latin America. Brazil's best designers have showrooms here, and just window shopping alone is a thrill. Items Brazil is famous for, like its fancy footwear, are on display, as well as brands recognized worldwide. Alongside the shops, another Sao Paulo staple, luxury cars. You can't drive around Jardins in just anything. They're a pricey purchase, too.
A car that costs $10,000 in the US is gonna cost you here $25,000. So it's 2.5 times the price you paid overseas.
Ricardo Robertoni is the owner of an antique auto dealership called Private Collections.
5 years ago, you could buy, for instance, a Ferrari for $50,000. And now these cars are costing, or the value is around, I would say, $400,000.
4 times more expensive? There are plenty of Brazilians who will happily pay and justify it by parking their money in a car, like a bank account.
It's a kind of fever, because it's an investment. You can take it as a hobby, and you put your money in something that is going to value more and more next year.
There's a lot of new money millionaires in Brazil, but its billionaires come from generations of old, thanks to banking, construction, and food. Rosalie Moreno Porto is a luxury expert.
E por isso é tão interessante São Paulo.
Years ago in São Paulo, an aristocracy existed. They came from the coffee plantations. Those coffee barons became bankers, and now banks have their home on Avenue Paulista.
De outros países da América Latina.
It was coffee money that helped build Sao Paulo, and today gourmet coffee houses abound. Charming cafes like Christoph's and Santa Grau attract well-polished Paulistas ready to indulge. Want something more upscale? The country's financial capital has more than 12,000 restaurants to satisfy any appetite, from fine dining to all-you-can-eat meat.
Onde a gente pode oferecer produto 100% brasileiro.
Our product is 100% Brazilian, and we are proud of that.
If it's a delectable dessert you have on your upscale agenda, how about some organic and environmentally friendly champagne truffles, chocolate pearls, or hot chocolate? Patricia Landman is the manager of Chocolate du Jour, which has been tickling taste buds for 27 years.
Essa é uma criação nova da Chocolate du Jour.
This is a new creation from Chocolate du Jour. The goal is to be a chocolate mousse, but with a different presentation. When the hot mango is poured over the chocolate mushroom, it melts. And so you're tasting a mix of cold and warm. It's an experience for all the senses.
And what would be the good life without the high life? Take a look at this. We're at the Sky Bar in Sao Paulo, and its rooftop pool and 360-degree views are considered among the best in the world. The hip, unique hotel is home to the Sky Bar. Brazilians love their botecos or bars. After midnight, this is one of the most happening hangouts in town. By the way, that's a couch on the floor. But if you want to get away, try a weekend jewelry buying trip to Rio. 65% of the world's colored gemstones are extracted from huge deposits in Brazil's terra firma. Select clients can take a look at them in the private buying rooms of H. Stern at Ipanema Beach.
Here, other tourmalines also in special colors, because you have this green, very deep green, and different shades, different tonalities.
Alex Delinha is the marketing coordinator for Brazil's biggest jeweler, which has 160 stores in 12 different countries and growing.
Yeah, we have a necklace. This is called the Sunrise necklace, and it's also an entire jewelry line, and it's a dégradé of different orange and yellow tone that reminds the sunset of Ipanema.
And for football fans, there's a bauble designed especially for the 2014 World Cup, modeled after Rio's Maracanã Stadium.
The first ring was designed in the 50s, and the new one follows actually the renovation of the stadium.
An unforgettable token of extravagance when luxury is a way of life. We should mention that street fairs and malls are also extremely popular in Brazil. Malls in Sao Paulo are called shoppings. They're also very glitzy.